chance on offer tonight. None whatsoever. And the first tackle taken is by Julian.
It's helped them to be a top 8 side at the end of the season. They're going to need all of that quality in defence here now to hold out the Dragons, because they do look hot in the opening quarter.
Elliot Whitehead will drive this in again. He gets as far as Watts. He puts him on his back. Johnson put him on the floor. Now Steve Menzies.
It's all about attitude as well, especially with the forwards in these conditions. Those who want to say, give me the ball, I want to do all that work, I want to help, that's a swinging arm by Human. Silly, silly play.
Actually, the penalty is given for not standing square at the play of the ball, but you're right, it was a swinging arm by Kirk. A slightly more difficult angle than poor old Scott Jerome missed last week that would have brought us to Perpignan tonight, and he's missed with that one.
Do you think there's a period of time when the frustration starts to set in with the attackers?
Well, the psychology of our game fascinates us all, Phil, doesn't it? I thought earlier on when they had that penalty, for me, I would like to have seen the Catalan Dragons run that and put them under a little bit more pressure. Got signals sent and signals received. You don't quite know how it's going to go. Paul might be thinking, well,
weight of possession that is coming at them, and they make
a great wad of padding on his left shoulder, so he's obviously gone when he took the ball up from another restart.
Capable of defending repeatedly close to on try line. The test will come when they get possession, whether they're capable to put any points on the board.
Well, here they come now on the attack, and it's Elliot Whitehead, and he spins away from a couple of challenges.
He just gives it all every time he comes off the bench.
Westwood plays the ball. Here is Danny Tickle, and Catalan now being called on to be big in defence themselves. Tickle took a bang then. He played the ball though. Here is Holdsworth, slides the kick in all on the ground looking for Shaw, and Steve Menzies comes to the rescue, just flicks the ball over the net.
Especially in the red zone, when you're in the opposition's
Sling and ice on top of that as well, so the big man might not be able to return.
Richard Horn meanwhile on the break. Richard Horn goes through one, gets the pass away. It's Holdsworth who puts it down. It was a reverse pass from Jamie Shaw. Keep off the touchline, they were told. Vincent Duport did that. He cut in field, played the ball quickly to Webb. Hitting into pace was Henderson. He nearly lost his shorts, but here comes Thomas Bosk. Bosk is on the charge. Can he get around the young fullback? No, he can't. Jamie Shaw brings him down. Bakary in a dummy half. Quick play, the ball was what's needed. That's what they got. Here is Leon Price. They spread it wide to Ellimer. Further wide it goes to Mellinger. Whitehead puts the ball down.
50-50, half-court pass.
and their resilience, their energy levels must be at sapping point as we speak. They've got to now go and
right-hand side of the uprights. Shocking night for the kickers. But this time, Bosk has managed. Well, they've taken an eternity in getting this goal line dropout taken, the Dragons. It gets as far as Holdsworth, and Holdsworth then gives it to Liam Watts, the former Hull Kingston Rovers prop who joined Hull FC just over a year ago. Penalty here for interference. Hands on the ball in the ruck, and is this an opportunity that separates the two sides? Will Danny Tickle level things up here with his left boot? And the answer is no, he won't. I think that was in David Lloyd's day, wasn't it, as the chairman here. Holdsworth with a dab over the top, and a chase for Richard Horn! Just couldn't get there.
Brilliant tap on the 20.
Should be.
He went pretty close.
Where do you think Brent Webb was diving, Stuart, when he dived for that ball?
I'm not sure. I think he was trying to perhaps block the way of the man coming through.
I think it was quite obvious that...
There is Brent Webb, 5 months
down.
Here's the last tackle. Meyer is in the defensive line. Having said that, up it goes off the boot of Leon Price.
It's a high one.
Spiralling everywhere, very well taken. Very well taken by Jamie Shaw.
It's a away.
This kid's got pace to burn. This kid's got pace to burn. And Jamie Shaw will score for Hull.
He did that at Wembley, but Charlie got him to Charlie out there. He wants to...
Especially to see whether he's held while he's on the ground. When the arm carrying the ball is on the ground, is somebody hold of him? Is the Catalan player still in contact with him? That's what they need to see.
And did the ball carrying arm hit the ground? That's
I would have waited twice that long. It was spectacular. The take on its own was good enough. We've just slowed this down to show you that Jamie Shaw was not tackled. That switch of the ball into the right hand was key, it was crucial, because that right elbow, that left elbow rather, did touch down. The ball in the right hand, once it gets into...
With 22 days to go to Old Trafford. That was it. 6 points it is. He almost breaks the tackle. Whiting hangs on to his ankles. Henderson scampers in again. 10 metres away. That's Bosk. This is Whitehead. And Whitehead sees the line. And Whitehead spinning, almost getting all the way there. And it takes 4 black jerseys to bring him down. Line. That's Zebtea. Pellissier, it's a penalty for messing about and offside. To get the 2 points if they can, and get the 2 points they did last night as well, and it seemed to spur Wigan on to what they did in that second half, and Leon Price is starting to look a little bit busy and a little bit dangerous.
Well, the possession was a bit lopsided.
Jeremiah has just lost the plot.
Pellissier is about 14, 15 stone, and he's still on the back of his Achilles, back of his ankle, so we'll look at that.
Jeremiah took exception. Stuart, you've heard the big problem.
Not deliberate, it is a penalty to him. You cannot do that. You can't step. So be concerned. You cannot step. Okay?
Remy Casti is acting as the...
Making sure that all the rules are being covered and the players are going to play by the rules and the spirit of the game.
And if you don't, he is able to allow it to go. Gregory Muniz has got a problem here. He got himself in all sorts of strife from the attempted tackle
of Tickle. Like he's a great servant. Those 2 11s have been to our game. Good opportunity now. Oh, did well, Briscoe.
No, he's gone straight through and taken Steve Menzies pulling out.
I don't think it didn't appear to be anything intentional there.
Well, I think it's a head clash, but he's on the
Heavyweight champion of the world, Evander Holyfield, is here as a guest of Hull watching this game, and I guess he's had to survive some tough events where he's been on the ropes for a period of time. Hull have had that experience here tonight, but as we go into the final quarter, look, there's an energy, a zip, a zest about Miller as he goes through the line.
Miller was brilliant on his feet. Taylor gives it to Bosk again. He drops it off to Price. Price to Whitehead. Whitehead switches the ball from left to right. Scrambling defence again.
Been a great battle, hasn't it, with Whitehead against Kurt Giemann.
Here's Menzies! Here's Menzies!
It's gone down! It's gonna be nailed Whiting!
Or did he drop it?
No, he got up. But I reckon he gets it down. Yeah, he's got fingertip control, that's all you need.
Is it a fairy tale end for Steve Menzies?
Well, you don't need a sledgehammer to score the try. He loses it there, but he gets it back with his fingertip, and that is a try, my friends. Oh boy, the nerve will start jangling.
If he loses possession of that, he's got to get back. He's got to get possession back of it. If there's separation, he's got to have his hand back on it.
And
I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
Well, I think he does.
I think he gets a fingertip on it, but he doesn't take possession of it.
He does, he doesn't, he does, he doesn't.
This will be given.
Well, it's Ian Smith. Ian Smith who will give the decision. 22 days to go.